Imagine, Sunday dinner with your family. Flavorful pie, warm smiles, laughter of children. You feel calm and secure, because the closest people are around. But what if this idyll is just a fragile illusion? What if a volcano of emotions lurks beneath the surface of tranquility, ready to erupt? On October 27th, the stars are whispering an alarming warning to Taurus: be vigilant. This day can be a real test for your family ties. How well do you know your family? Are you sure you can overcome any disagreements and keep your home warm? Tauruses, like no one else, value family traditions and strong family ties. For you, home is a fortress, and loved ones are a source of strength and inspiration. You are ready to do a lot to protect your family and keep peace in your relationships. However, on October 27th, there will be a special astrological configuration in the sky, which may bring discord and misunderstanding in your communication with your relatives. On this day it is important to be especially attentive to your words and actions to avoid serious conflicts. A celestial storm and its echoes in the cozy harbor of Taurus. On October 27th, a real drama will play out on the celestial stage, the square of Mars in Scorpio and Uranus in Taurus. Imagine two powerful planets, like two stubborn ships going against each other in a stormy sea. This intense aspect, like a roll of thunder piercing the silence of a summer evening, can bring dissonance to the usual melody of life and cause a real storm even in the quietest and cozy family harbors. What is this mysterious square? In astrology, it is an aspect of opposition, when two planets are at a 90-degree angle to each other, creating tension like a taut string, and causing the need for decisive action, as if demanding that the Gordian knot be cut immediately. In our case, two powerful planetary energies are colliding, as if two mighty gods have entered the fray: Mars, the fiery god of war, in the watery but no less emotional sign of Scorpio, which increases his aggressiveness, impulsiveness and thirst for control, as if fanning the flames in a forge, and Uranus, the planet of revolutions, change and surprises, located in your own, earthy and stable sign, Taurus, like an underground tremor that threatens to destroy the usual landscape. This opposition is like a spark in a powder keg. It ignites the inner fire in Taurus, causing a storm of emotions like a hurricane that sweeps away everything in its path. You may feel unusual for you irritability, like a prickly sweater that scratches the skin, impatience, like a child who cannot wait to open a gift, the desire to insist on their own at any cost, like a stubborn donkey who refuses to move from the place, even if it will cost you peace and quiet. Your usually calm and balanced nature, like a peaceful lake, may ripple and then ripple under the pressure of the Martian wind. Uranus in Taurus, in turn, like a siren's voice, beckons you to change, whispering in your ear about your thirst for freedom and independence. You may feel a keen desire to break free from old, tired frames and restrictions, like a bird seeking to break out of a cage, like a butterfly longing to escape from a tight cocoon. This is especially true of family traditions and expectations of your loved ones, which suddenly seem outdated and constricting, like old shoes that stiffen and chafe. This explosive combination of planetary energies, like a Molotov cocktail thrown into a fragile glass house, can provoke painful conflicts with your family. Sharp, ill-considered statements, like sharp knives wounding hearts, violent quarrels, like a volcanic eruption, mutual accusations and resentments, like stones thrown into a well of trust. These are the possible scenarios of this difficult day. Especially tense may be the relationship with the older generation, which, most likely, will not understand your desire for change and rebellious mood, preferring the usual way of life, like the captain of the ship, which does not want to change course, despite the impending storm. Let's imagine a few possible situations that may arise under the influence of this heavenly storm, like pictures painted by storm clouds on the canvas of your life. The quiet family dinner you love so much, like a warm blanket on a cold evening, turns into a battlefield reminiscent of a gladiatorial arena because of your sudden desire to break a long-standing, perhaps even a bit tired, tradition, like breaking an ancient vase, or refusing a familiar but no longer exciting dish, like rejecting a gift that was once dear to your heart. Innocent conversation about raising children, which you started with the best intentions, as if planting a tender plant, grows into a loud scandal, like a forest fire, because of your unwillingness to follow the advice of older relatives, which seem to you outdated and ineffective, as if trying to fix a modern computer with a stone axe. Your well-considered and long-awaited decision to move, change jobs or choose a partner, which you so carefully nurtured in your heart, like a pearl in a shell, causes a barrage of criticism and misunderstanding, like a hailstorm falling on a flowering garden, from your family, accustomed to your stability and predictability, like the course of an ancient clock. Financial issues related to inheritance or property, which previously did not cause much emotion, like a dormant volcano, may cause a serious and painful conflict, like an earthquake destroying the foundation of the house, which, unfortunately, may lead to a long-term rupture of relations with your loved ones, like a fault in the Earth's crust separating two continents. But there is no need to despair. Even the strongest storm sooner or later subsides. It is important to remember that this day is only a temporary test, sent to you by the stars not to punish you, but so that you can learn valuable lessons from it, like a shell that holds a pearl of wisdom. The stars are not trying to destroy your family, but only to push you to realize important things, to make changes that are necessary for further growth and development, like a gardener who prunes the branches of a tree to make it stronger and more fruitful. Perhaps it is time to revise some family attitudes, as if to update the closet, to find new, more effective ways of communicating with loved ones, as if to learn a new language, to learn to respect other people's opinions, even if they are radically different from yours, as if to accept a foreign culture. The secret key to harmony, Moon in Pisces. Despite the tension created by the square of Mars and Uranus, there is a harmonious aspect in the sky on October 27th, the Moon in Pisces. This aspect, like soft moonlight breaking through storm clouds, can soften sharp edges and help Taurus find a path to understanding with loved ones. The Moon, the mistress of emotions and intuition, being in the sensitive sign of Pisces, sharpens your empathy and ability to empathize. On this day, you will be more sensitive to the moods of those around you, and you will be able to understand their feelings and motives more easily. This is like a magic key that will help you to open the hearts of your relatives and find a common language even in the most difficult situations. Pisces is the sign of unconditional love, forgiveness, and spiritual unity. Under the influence of the Moon in Pisces, you will be able to show more patience and leniency to your loved ones, even if they say or do things you don't like. You will be able to look at the situation through their eyes, feel their pain and doubts. Use this gift of the Moon in Pisces to build bridges in your relationship with your relatives. Instead of getting into an argument, try listening to them carefully without interrupting or criticizing. Give them a chance to speak up and share their thoughts and feelings. Show empathy and understanding. Even if you don't agree with their point of view, try to show that you hear them and respect their feelings. Look for common ground. Instead of focusing on differences, try to find what you have in common interests, memories, values. Talk about your feelings openly and sincerely. Don't be afraid to show your vulnerability, share your fears and doubts. This will help your loved ones understand you better and show you more sympathy. Forgive old grudges. The Moon in Pisces is the perfect time to let go of the past and start fresh. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a manifestation of strength and wisdom. Create an atmosphere of warmth and comfort. Cook a delicious dinner, watch a family movie together, play board games. Spending time together will help you strengthen family bonds and create fond memories. The Moon in Pisces is your secret key to harmony with your relatives on this day. Use it wisely and you will be able to overcome all difficulties and keep warmth and love in your family. The sun always peeks out from behind the clouds. Dear Taurus, don't let a celestial storm mar your day and bring discord to your family. Yes, October 27th may not be easy, but remember, the stars only show you the way, and the choice is always yours. You are wise and strong individuals, able to cope with any difficulties. Don't panic and don't let negative emotions take over. Remember that family is your reliable rear, your source of strength and inspiration. It is your loved ones who will always be there for you, no matter what happens. Take care of them, appreciate them, and don't let fleeting quarrels ruin what is so dear to your heart. Here are some stellar recommendations to help you get through the day with dignity and keep peace in your family. Be careful with your words and actions. Like a tightrope walker walking on a thin thread, weigh your every word before you say it. Control your emotions, don't let anger and irritation overwhelm you. Show patience and understanding to your loved ones. Put yourself in their shoes, try to understand their motives and feelings. Sometimes it is enough just to listen to a person to make the conflict exhausted. Avoid sharp topics and do not provoke disputes. Like an experienced sailor skirting the reef, avoid topics that could cause conflict. Do not give in to provocations and do not get into pointless arguments. Find a way to release negative energy. Sports, creativity, meditation, choose what you like and let negative emotions transform into positive energy. Remember that family is the most precious thing you have. Like a precious stone, cherish your family relationships. They are your support in any life situation. October 27th is just one day, and it is not able to destroy what has been built for years. Believe in the best, do not give in to negative emotions, and remember that after the darkest night always comes the dawn. Share this horoscope with your Taurus friends and help them avoid family conflicts. May peace, love and mutual understanding always reign in their homes.